What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Ale because he is looking for work, okay? And he's not trying to work with some new dropshipper who doesn't know what they're doing and who is going to blame him for all their problems. He's trying to find an experienced dropshipper who already has VAs and is looking to add another to the team, or maybe somebody who knows what they're doing but doesn't have virtual assistants yet. Ale is one of my favorite people I've worked with. Whenever I give instructions, he follows them to the T, and he also gives me advice based on how he feels, but he still follows the written instructions. And I say written, but really all of my instructions are done through video. And so that's typically how I would train him. I would have a document with videos in it. He would watch the videos and then get back to me. He was very prompt in communications. Everything I've ever relied on him to do, he's done. I've always viewed Ale as more reliable than myself. So for the rest of this video, I want to talk about what I've had him do so you guys can understand, those of you watching who are interested in virtual assistants, if this experience is relevant to what you want, okay? So the way I found Ale, I did a video on YouTube saying I was looking for virtual assistants, and I was actually trying to hire him through Upwork and stuff. But he reached out to me, and I was actually working with somebody else at the time, but then they weren't communicating very well. They weren't working very quickly. I just didn't feel good about it. So I stopped with that person and went with Ale because I was like, this guy's reaching out to me. He watches my YouTube videos, probably in a position to do some better work, right? And so it started with this document here. And so I would give him a long list of different Walmart products. He would then list the item using DSM Tool and optimize the title, okay? And then that's what he did for the first couple months of me working with him. I don't remember how much I was paying him. Well, I paid him $68.50 for 274 listings. So let's see how much that was. Boom, boom, boom. 274. No, I need to do 68. I guess that's in cents divided by 274, right? 274. Yeah, I was paying him like 25 cents a listing, basically. Something like that. All right, so he did this for a long time, or a couple months. I think we did like 1,000 products, something like that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, like 1,500 products. And so towards the end of it, I started showing him how to process returns. Because at first he was just listing new items, but then it turned into him also doing returns. I started adding to the workflow, right? So what he would do is every time a return case was opened, he would process the return, get the label, and upload it to the case on eBay, so I didn't really have to do anything. And then that progressed to him dealing with customer service, okay? I, on the bulk account, got to a point with Ale where I didn't do any of the messages. Can I even log in? I don't think I can even log into my account anymore. I'm going to try. 1 second. Boop, doop, 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 doop. No? Let's do it this way. Plus test. I don't remember what my password was. 1 second. Thanks for signing up for eBay. I guess I don't really need to log into eBay. Anyway, so what was happening is Ale was dealing with all of my eBay messages. So that's what this tab originally was for. And he would respond, deal with any problem, and if there was something that wasn't, like, he couldn't deal with, then he would flag it and send me a message on WhatsApp to let me know that there was something I needed to address. And that was the main way that Ale would communicate me, was through WhatsApp. And this was really awesome because it allowed me to like ask him to do things or respond to things no matter where I was, whether I was around a computer or not. And that was super useful. So let me quickly I can find the document I used to train him so you can get a sense of how how he was dealing with customer messages. So I think it was the messaging queue, this sheet. Nope, that's not it. Bum, bum, bum. Alley videos. Here we go. Nope, still not it. Where's the document? Video task, video request. No, it must have been this one. Yeah, because I made a clone of it. That's right. Okay, you'll see it in a second. All right. So this is what the original training document looked like to get him to a point where he could respond to messages. Basically, what I did is I looked at all the eBay messages that I'd gotten over the past like couple hundred interactions, and then I identified a bunch of responses that would fix most of the problems, right? So if a customer asks for when the item's showing up, well, you either provide the delivery date or you provide the tracking number, depending on which is like, if the tracking number is not available, then you give them an estimated delivery date, right? And then say that there's a problem with an item, it's out of stock, it's not profitable, you need to cancel it, whatever, then you send the order replacement offer, right? All sorts of different things here. And the basic premise of this document was like, okay, if we try and come up with every single situation that's possible, that might be a bit too much and too overwhelming. What's better is to come up with all the possible responses, because you'll often find that one response will actually be the correct response to multiple different situations, right? Like there's times where you get a question about a listing, and the answer is to just get rid of the listing because you realize that it's a problem that you can't fix. It doesn't make sense to continue talking to the customer when you could just delete the problem, right? There's a whole bunch of different examples like this. And this is typically how I train people. I just make videos, right? So if you go to these videos, they're unlisted. And then you can just like watch them and see how to do the thing, right? So this is it. That ultimately at the end of me using Alley, before my store got banned, Alley had completely taken over about half the workload. So I was placing orders and dealing with special circumstances and PayPal cases. Alley was dealing with messages and returns. And that was about half of the time spent. So I really didn't have to do much. I could just focus on posting items and figuring that stuff out, running the YouTube channel, Udemy, all that stuff. All right, guys. So if you want to reach out to Ale, his contact information is in the description. And yeah, he's looking for work. And I thoroughly, no doubt whatsoever, recommend him. I had a really great experience working with him. It was really good. And I still work with him, but now I just pay him a little bit to do YouTube stuff. And he's looking, he wants to dropship and like be more involved in the industry and stuff. So like he's looking for a bigger dropshipper to work for. And again, like he got used to dealing with a really stressful 100,000 item bulk posted store. So like there was a lot of uncertainty there and a lot of craziness. And he put up with it and shouldered through everything. So I really value that. Whatever your situation is, it's probably less stressful than the work he was doing before. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.